Alright guys, in the last video we basically set up the HTML. Okay, now what we're going to do is style this up and make it look exactly how it is on the image, which is, I'm going to tell you right now, hold on, get to my desktop. Okay, which is this one, dashboard. Alright, so we want to have this thing look like this, right? And then make the tables look like that. Alright, so let's start from the top, right? So start on this section. Okay, so let's come to public. Okay, I just want to see what we did on the HTML. We got a class called heading, and then we have a h1 and a p tag. All right, so let's come here to the main, let me see, content area. All right, and in content area we're gonna say heading. Alright, heading, and then we're gonna say h1. For now, let's just put in purple, and then on this, which is a p tag, we're going to say color gray dark. Okay, now let's save that. Make sure this thing is running. We're gonna do npm run watch. Okay, cool. So it's running there. Now let me see what's the size of this, how much we want this. Let's say a 20 font size, or we could just say something like a 1.4 rem, and then font size, let's say font size, no, we already got the font size. Font weight, we want it to be 300. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Probably a little bit more than that. I mean, 500 now, it's a little bit too thick. 400 is fine. Yeah. All right. Excuse me. Okay, so this color, as you can see, is too light. Let me see something. If we do something like this, let me see how gray light looks like. Very light, it's a little bit too light. Alright, put gray dark, it's a little bit, still a little bit too light. So for now we're gonna come back and put in the right colors. Let's just put 1B 1B. Okay, now we're gonna make this font a little bit smaller, so we say font size 0.8 rem. Okay, now what we want to do is, to this h1 we want to say margin bottom, and let's give this a margin bottom, let's say 20 pixels. A little bit, let me see that, it's a little bit too big. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay, and for this one we're gonna say something like this. We're gonna come to the next one and say margin bottom 10 pixels too. Alright, now the next thing we want to do is work on this area here. So we're going to do this. We're going to come here to the HTML, look at the things that we have. So we have a div called cards, and then inside of it we have a card. So this whole area is called cards, and then inside of it each box is called card. So let me close this. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna create another class under here. We're gonna say cards, and then we're gonna put in card singular, right? And then we're gonna say background FFF, which is white. Okay, we're gonna say inside of it we're gonna put in border radius 5 pixels. Okay, border radius 5 pixels. We're going to say, for now, let me see, should we use some type of, let me see, maybe we should. So on the card, we're going to put in call MD4, call MD4, and basically because it's 3 columns, right? So what we want to do is we want to say something like this, where we want to divide 100% divided by 3, which is 33.33, right? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna say with. So come here, hold on, I'm gonna actually just put it outside. For now we're just gonna say call MD4, right? Call MD4, and we're gonna say with equals to 3, right? 3 divided by, well, 100 divided by 3, sorry. 100 divided by 3 plus pixel. Alright, save that. Now if we look into this, gotta make sure this thing says card. Look into here. Width is 33%. Now I'm trying to figure out why this thing, oops, that's why, that's what it is, sorry. It's not pixels, it's supposed to be percent. Sorry guys, it's a regular human mistake. Okay. Alright, so we got that, right? Now what we want to do is we want to say something like this. We want to come in and say padding 15 pixels, 0 on top and bottom, but to the left and right. Okay, so we got that padding there. Cool. Now we're good for now. I mean, we're not gonna create a full grid of this thing, but that's just for me to, you know, I'm so used to Bootstrap that I just like naming them by those columns names. Okay, so anyways, let's continue with this. Let's look at this. We got, okay, we got this image, which is called user image. So card, I'm gonna come here and say user image, and then for the user image we're going to copy what we had before, which is this here. We're gonna copy everything from the background, copy it, come back to content area, and for now let's just put this. We're gonna say no repeat, that's fine. We're gonna say width, let's say 100 pixels, height 100 pixels, and then border radius 50%. Save that, and there we go. We got the image, right? Now another thing that we want to do is we want to make this a little bit bigger. So you can see that's a little bit bigger. in there. It's a little bit too big, so let's put it to 30. Still too big. 120. I think maybe 115. Okay. Yeah, 115 seems right. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, inside of this card, we're going to give this a space. So we're going to come here and put some padding. Okay. So let's say the padding is 20 pixels. All right. Now this user image, what we want to do is, let's say something like this. Let's do margin 0 auto. Okay. So that centers the image. All right. Now we got this, which is, let's look at the HTML, which is username and user title. So let's do that. Let's come here. Let's put in those classes, user name, and let's say font size, on rem, and then we're gonna put in color purple. All right. We're gonna say this is display block. So we want this to be display block, so it could take a whole line. And then we're gonna do the same thing to the other one, which is user title. Okay. Font size is smaller, so let's say 0.8 rem. Okay. Now for both of these, we're gonna text align center. So basically, we're aligning the text to be centered. So you can see here. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're gonna give these basically margins. So we're gonna say margin, say 10 pixels, 0 left to right. Okay. Do the same thing for the user title. All right. Now, let me see what else we gotta do. So now we got this area here. We gotta do something similar to what we did before, where we just create a class for it. So let's say this is, say this is 25% of that space, right? Or even maybe more than that. So there's like, let's break that down, right? So we're gonna say call MD, and then instead of 4, we're going to say, we're gonna put it by 3s. So what we're gonna come here, we're gonna copy this. I'm gonna say width 100 divided by 4, which is 25%. Okay. Now let's come down here where we have this. So we're gonna say column, column 3, column D3, and then this one we're going to say column D9. Alright, so let's say something like this. Let's say do I want this by 9? Yeah. So column D3 divided by 4. Alright, that's fine. So let me see how that looks. What's the width on this? Now we also want to put these things to be displayed inline block. Because we want everything to flow next to each other. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna actually do a little something to this too. So we're going to come here and we're gonna add something else to the HTML. So we're gonna remove the column, call MD, and we're gonna put it inside. So we're gonna create a class. We're gonna say class call MD4. Alright, take this out from there. We're going to do the same thing here on the other one. And now there you go. Alright, cool. Alright, let's make our life easier, right? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna say the number of columns that we want, right? So for this one we want 3 times 100 divided by 12, because we want 12 columns, right? Now this is just like a quick fix. I'm gonna do a grid later on, because just to make our lives easier, you know, but for now we're just basically prototyping. Okay, so we got 3 times 100 divided by 12. We're gonna copy this, the same thing here, and matter of fact, yeah, 3 divided by 12, this one's gonna be 4 divided 400 divided by 12. So okay, let me see. I think that's fine. Let me look at our card. See something on this card. I want this to be, sorry, it's the opposite way. So this is supposed to be 4. This is supposed to be 3. So the next thing we want to do is just say display inline block, display inline block. Right now we're just prototyping, kids. Alright, I know people constantly be pissed off like, this ain't the right way. It's like, it's prototyping. It's like whoever tells you like, hey, they code everything perfect on the first try is completely lying, because right now you're just prototyping and then at the end you come in and you clean it up. Alright, I mean, that's how I do it. Alright, so anyways, so we got this, right? We got this area, previous application. Okay, we got user title, hold on, user image, user, hold on, we still inside of card. So card starts right there. Okay, so here we're gonna say education. I'm gonna say font size 0.8 rem, and then what else? 0.8 rem. On the other one here, we're gonna do the same thing. So we got ComD education, we got schools. Copy this. Okay. Alright, so we want this to be display inline block, but hold on, let me see, call MD9. So let's just create that column for the hell of it. Call MD9, put 9 there, save that. Okay, what's the issue? Okay, inspect the expression, valid CSS. Let me see. I think I left something without a semicolon somewhere. Let me see. Copy this. 9. What's the issue? Let me see. Display inspector expression. Oh, display inline block. On line 55. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay, save that. Everything should go fine. Alright. Now let me see what's the issue on this thing. Another thing too, we want to say float left. Float left. Float left. Alright, cool. That's fine. Now what we want to do to the card, we want to say on the card overflow auto, and then things should be fine. Okay, cool. Now this is fine for now. Let's look at the image, what we got. Okay, we got that. Let me see. Should make this a little bit light. So, allocation, color, gray, light, gray, dark. For now. Okay, what else? We gotta come to this area now. So let's do the other one. Now, first of all, on cards, let's see, cards, the cards div, we want to say overflow auto. Okay. We want to say margin 30 pixels on the bottom, sorry, margin bottom 30 pixels. Alright, now for this we want to say interview schedule. So let's look at the HTML of that. So we got this card. Okay, interview schedule. So let's say over here H6. I'm gonna say font size 1.7 rem. Say 8 rem. Okay, we got 8 rem. Then we have the date, which is update. And what we want to do is font size 1.3 rem. Okay. We're gonna say display block. Okay, display block. We want to also come here and say border. Okay, hold on. Border left. Let's say 5 pixels. Solid. Then we say green neon. Alright, so we got a green neon. Let's see. We're going to basically do something with this. We're going to say position relative. And we're going to say left negative 15 pixels. Negative 20 pixels. Alright. And then we're going to say padding 15 pixels. But we only want it on left and right. On the top we want 5 pixels. So we want 5 pixels. Yeah, that's fine. And then we're going to do margin. Let's say 10 pixels top and bottom. Right 0. Okay. Let's make this a little bit more because it is definitely more margin than that. So let's say 30 for now. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Let's say 20. Yeah, that seems right. So, okay. Now, the next thing that we want to do is we want to come here. Matter of fact, this has more. This is actually like 40 pixels. So let's say something like this. Let's say padding 40 pixels. Alright. Now every other thing here we want to have a padding of 40 pixels too. So you know what? Instead of doing it through there, what we're gonna do is we're going to do it through, let me see. Now you know what? That is right. 40 pixels here, and then on this area here, what we're going to do is we got to look at the HTML to see how we structure that. Okay, we got column D. Let me see, how should I do this? For now, let me just focus on getting this elements done first, and then we make it exactly the same size as the image. For now, let's just put in the elements. So let's say job type. We're going to say orange. Say 50 pixels. Height 50 pixels. Okay, I'm working on this little thing here. Right? So that's what we want to do now. we want to come here and say font size. Okay, color white. Padding 10 pixels. Okay, let me see. Look at the HTML. So we got this. Now this, we want this to be display inline block. Okay, display inline block. Let's make this to 10 pixels. It's a little bit too small. 20 pixels. Alright. Now we're going to say border radius 5 pixels. Alright. Let me see. It's actually 50%, not 5 pixels. 50% to make it a circle. Alright. And then what we're going to do is, for now we're gonna leave it like that. We're just gonna say text align, center, vertical align, middle. Alright. Just for now. Okay, now the next thing that we want to do is do this areas here. So we have let me see, location, call that location, and this position. Okay, so let's come here and say location, position. So we're going to say font size 0.8 rem. Font weight 300. Now let's do the same thing for the, what was it, position? It wasn't position. Shouldn't be. Oh yeah, it is position. Okay, so position we're gonna say is 0.8 rem, weight of 500. Okay, now both of these supposed to be display block. Okay, now what we're going to do here is we're gonna look at this. We're gonna say we're gonna add those two columns. So let's go back to our CSS. Let's see. Column D10. Paste that here. Just put it in order. Call MD2. So 2 here. Alright. Alright, there you go. Cool. Now, what else we want to do to this? We got the time. Oops. Okay, so look at the HTML. Span class time. Let's add that to the CSS. So after position, we're going to say time. And we're going to say, copy the same thing that's here. Only difference, we're gonna say font size. Font size is fine. Font weight should be 300, and color should be gray dark. Alright. Alright. Let me see. So after that, we're gonna say for each one, we're gonna put in margin, bottom, 0.5 rem. Okay. Now I want to get this colors. Before we leave this for now, I want to come here and actually get this color. So let's go to color.adobe. Okay, let's take the image. Now let's get all the fonts. Let's just focus on the font. Okay, that's one font. Let's say the other one. That we could keep. Green we could definitely keep. No, green we change. Let's get the. Let me see, where is it? Okay, where am I? Alright. That's the purple. Alright. What's the other one that we need? Okay. Alright, save that. Let me, oh my god, I forgot to sign in. We're gonna have to do it again. Okay, I guess we don't have to do it again. Dashboard, home, fonts. Okay, click on edit. Let's go to variables. Now, what we're gonna do is we're going to do a little change. So we're gonna change this. So wherever we say gray light, we're gonna do a global search and replace it. So we're gonna say Command F, find gray light, and replace it with, we're gonna say light background, right? Find all, search it everywhere. Okay, find all, replace all. Okay, now for this other one, we're gonna search for gray dark. I'm gonna replace it with gray dark background. Find all, replace all. Alright, cool. So that should be fine. Now what you want to do is we're gonna do something like this. We're gonna say $ gray dark font. I'm gonna take this, copy it, and we're going to paste it there. We're going to do the same thing for this one. We're going to say gray dark, gray light font. Sorry, I missed that colon. Okay, and then we're going to say like that. Paste that there. We're going to put in orange. And we're going to say, put this color. Alright. And we're going to take this $ purple. Paste it there. Now, we're going to say gray light font 2. And save that. And there you go. So now the last thing that we want, wow, we've been here for 40 minutes, guys. It's been a long process. Okay, so now the next thing that we want to do is come here to our CSS and change a couple of the things where it says gray light. Okay, gray light. All right, I'm gonna Command F, right? I'm gonna say gray light, and then we're gonna say gray light font. Okay, we put gray light font 2. Okay, replace all. Save that. Okay, it's an error. It's an error. Okay. Hold on, let me see, where is it? It's Command Z. Save that. Okay. Gotta remove this background. Let's see. BG. Where is BG? Remove that. Find BG. Gray dark background. That's fine. FA. Gray dark background. That's fine. Okay, so save that. Okay. We gotta find the main. Hold on. So users area. It's a header. I think it's content area. Oh no, that's the body. That's why. Okay, body. Gray light background. That's fine. Now for the content area, let's look through here. So let's see. Say gray dark font. Okay. Gray dark font. All right. So for now, that's fine. What we got here, we're gonna leave this right here for now, and we'll continue in the next video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.